we are about to do a community challenge right here on 2K TV.
Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. And here's a look. DA. Great vision. David, thank you. Now the starting group for Baltimore. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Derrick Rose is out there at DeRozan. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Marjanovic in at the 5. And for Toronto, Powell is out there with Robinson. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard position. And it's Wiggins missing. And here's Toronto. And this is their first time matched up this year with Baltimore.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league.
Now, here's Siakam. Pass to DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Staying alert and aware. Wiggins sees his man flash to an open spot. Pass is right on the money. Well, you know, it's not been easy for Andrew Wiggins the last few seasons, guys. The production has just fallen short of expectations. He was the #1 pick back in his draft class and really has struggled to live up to what the fans have expected him to be.
Now here's Powell. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic.
Tell you what, for a young player, Doncic has already shown tremendous skill and feel for the game. Beautiful floor awareness there.
Rose against Doncic. Rose passes to DeRozan. The shot comes out, and Toronto will go the other way with it. And with Wiggins, he's clearly a talented player, Clark, but people just want more from him.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin, and a lot of it is a matter of consistency. And when the expectations are high, being a former overall #1 pick, that pressure can affect you. But I think if Wiggins can just lock into being consistent, all of that will subside.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And here is Siakam. Shot clock at 6. Wiggins finds Marjanovic. DeRozan trying to get open, and it goes down 2 points.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Here's DiVincenzo. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against.
And he also made an impact on defense, guys. 3 block shots over the course of the game.
They shoot again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Rose.
And Powell, with that long body of his, does a nice job going at the defense and forcing them to foul.
Now out of Canada by way of Stanford University. 6'11", power forward Dwight Powell.
Boy, a high-energy guy is Powell, guys. He's a pogo stick and a rim runner. Very quick-footed. I think that makes him tough to tag slicing through the lane. His activity and agility really what separate him and get him minutes on the court.
Here's Doncic following the score by Derrick Rose. Doncic against Rose. Passes it to Robinson. Now here's Ross. He's tightly guarded. Out to Doncic. From deep three-point range. Another shot. Wiggins with the block.
Great read that time by Wiggins, anticipating the shot. Sends it out with return to sender postage.
Ross against Wiggins. 5 on the clock. Doncic right side. Over Rose. And Doncic gets it to go.
Good job that time by Doncic to keep aware of the clock. Nice job getting the shot off there.
Outside Rose. And the pass to Wiggins. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Wiggins just staying with it, refusing to let the defense get the better of him there.
Doncic against Rose. Over to the left wing. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the best? A good, close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Baltimore on top. They're up by 2. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think here about Baltimore in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Dwight Powell is out there with Terrence Ross. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Doncic. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the reasons Toronto was able to win the NBA championship was the astronomical improvement from Pascal Siakam, who was recognized as the league's most improved player. It was the dream of Pascal's late father that he'd reach this level, and his determination to make that reality has brought him a long way from home. Kevin?
It has indeed, D.A. Great story, and thank you. Doncic against DeRozan, and the shot goes in. Mark, you and I are sitting here watching this game, broadcasting the game. There are a lot of times that the fans can't see how emotionally charged up you are over some of the things you see on the floor, good and bad.
Hey, I love great basketball. Excellent passing, tremendous hustle, creativity on your moves. One of the things that really excites me, though, is to see the ball pop and end up in a three-point shooter's hands, and he's able to knock one down because the crowd is able to follow that ball, and the anticipation just kind of rises as it gets to the designated shooter. I love guys going after rebounds on the offensive glass.
That's a great example about the three-point shot, though, Clark. I love that. That's terrific. Hangs in the air, and Marjanovic with the layup.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Doncic outside. Siakam pulls it in.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Trying to get open is Marjanovic. Basket counts. DeRozan's got the lead up to 3 now for Baltimore.
You know, the athleticism is obvious when you look at DeRozan's game, but he also has tremendous strength, and wasn't much the defender could do there.
Ross against Siakam to the paint. Shoots from 12. That one goes. Count it. Powell's got 7 points in the game. Rose with the ball. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Orlando. Poked away. Pass to Wiggins. To the inside. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Siakam. DeRozan's got the lead back up to 3 now for Baltimore. Doncic outside. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Doncic has got his 3rd basket of the night. DeRozan passes to Marjanovic. Back to DeRozan. Baltimore moving that ball around. Marjanovic kicks to Wiggins. Floats one up. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's DiVincenzo. DeRozan defending. 6 to shoot. Right at the free throw line. That shot missing.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to...
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Well, for Baltimore, Kenny, what's your take?
I was super impressed with their shot selection.
And now with the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. We've got DeRozan. Siakam is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Marjanovic. And it's Rose in at the 1. He can't get it to go. Excellent D that time from Robinson.
And the most improved player in the league last season, Pascal Siakam, got better in every statistical category.
Robinson passes to Ross. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Baltimore leading by 3. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Rose scanning the floor. DeRozan against Robinson. From deep. DeRozan's shot is off. And it's those diamond-in-the-rough players that so often elevate the top teams. And, Greg, that's what the Raptors found in Pascal Siakam.
No doubt. The 27th pick back in 2016. Now a full-time starter on a rookie contract, just over $2 million this season. He is due for a big raise.
That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Baltimore shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Here's DeRozan. Here's Marjanovic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
He's perfect from the line this time. Mark, you were so good at such an early age in your basketball career. At what point did you personally realize just how far the game could take you?
You know, it really resonated with me, Kevin, I think at a summer basketball camp at Miami of Ohio, when some of the better campers, high school campers, were asked to play with the college guys at night. And then during pickup games in my hometown of Cleveland with some of the Cleveland Cavaliers, Jim Jones and the late Terry Furlow and Mike Mitchell, and being able to compete somewhat with those guys at 15 and 16 years of age, and having them encourage me to keep going and that I'd have a chance to do what they were doing at the time, which was play pro ball.
And it's Wiggins missing.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle, to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
Marjanovic down low. Robinson on him. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
For Baltimore, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Doncic against Rose. Here's Wiggins, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's the aggressive side of Wiggins, taking it up inside, inviting, embracing, and taking on the foul.
And so he makes both from the line. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Doncic. 5 to shoot. Fades. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. He feeds it to DeRozan. Shoots over Doncic. DeRozan gets the bucket. DeRozan's got 10 points in the game.
You know, I look at DeRozan. One of the things I like most about his game is that he really employs the mid-range shot. And it's a lost art for most other players.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So for Toronto right now, we've got Mitchell Robinson. Terrence Ross is out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Doncic, and it's DiVincenzo in at the 2 spot.
Oh, the speed of T. Ross. Really something to see in the open court.
Rose passes to DeRozan. Back to Rose. Pass to DeRozan. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's DiVincenzo. Doncic feeling it out. He kicks it to Ross. Over Wiggins. And with that shot, the Barron lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Ross.
You've got to make Ross a passer in that pick and roll. I mean, he's a better scorer than he is a playmaker.
Passes it to Siakam. Down low, Marjanovic, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
The pass to DiVincenzo. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. DiVincenzo's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Wiggins outside. Outside Rose. Puts up a 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. 1:52 left in the fourth. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Doncic not afraid of the moment. Actually embraces the spotlight. This guy steps up big when needed most.
Outside Rose. Here's DeRozan. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. DeRozan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Boy, Luka Doncic, such an all-around skill set. I mean, the defense having a real hard time containing him tonight.
DeRozan on the wing, and Baltimore again with the bucket.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
DiVincenzo can't hit it.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Toronto calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, DeMar DeRozan.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He said, we've got to pick it up right here, right now. If we're going to win this game, we have to take control. This is the time. Kevin.
Good on the bucket.
This is what scratches the itch for DeRozan. Moments like this, he lives for. Takes great pride in being the guy to knock down the critical shots.
Here's DiVincenzo. DeRozan defending. DiVincenzo can't hit it. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, I tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there. And that's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. Here's DiVincenzo. Robinson kicks to Ross. Offensive rebound. Here's Doncic. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
And an intentional foul right there.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority. You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Toronto calls timeout. They're behind by 7. 11 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Hill, no good. Here's Galloway. And so it's Baltimore with the win. This was a hard. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.